this song called V'hi Sha'amda. And for this, you're supposed to cover the matzah and raise your cup of wine. You're still on the first cup of wine, by the way. And you can see the text of this. The promise has stood for our parents and for us in good stead. For not just one enemy has stood against us to wipe us out, but in every generation, behold, Dor Vador, there have been those who have stood against us to wipe us out. Yet the Holy One, blessed be He, keeps on saving us from their hands. That's in the present tense, because we believe that God is still saving us from, Pharaoh to, the what am I thinking? Pogroms, the Crusades, of course, the Holocaust, and even today. Unfortunately, this is a good point in the Seder. If you want to do this, you could talk about what are some things that are happening right now in our world where Jews are being persecuted or are being blamed. And you could talk about how is God with us, even in the face of our foes. Just to give a couple of examples that are things that are happening right now. Just last week, there was an extremist in Missouri who resisted arrest, and I mean, depending how you look at it, he was shot and killed. He was plotting to blow up a hospital that was treating coronavirus patients. And he also apparently was targeting a school, and a school with a large African-American population. He was also targeting a synagogue and a mosque. And one of the comments that he had posted on his, I think it's his Facebook page, or maybe he tweeted it, this is what he said, quote, "If you don't think this whole thing," referring to COVID-19, "was engineered by the Jews as a power grab, here is more proof of their plans." This was just last week. So I think everyone on this call knows that there's still plenty of white supremacists and extremists who unfortunately are spreading hate. Thank God our governor, Governor Murphy, took a very strong stand against this kind of bigotry. Even the New York Attorney General is investigating a situation where at a car dealership in New York, an Orthodox Jewish man was denied service because the salesperson thought that he would be likely to spread coronavirus. So this is the kind of stuff that, unfortunately, we're still dealing with, and it's up to us, I think, to be good ambassadors and to speak out against this kind of absolute just bigotry and hatred, anti-Semitism and racism. I, for one, a few weeks ago, I signed a rabbinic letter, speaking out against the animus that's been shown by some people, too many people, against Asian Americans. That to me is deplorable, and we should not go down that route. Obviously, we have experienced persecution personally. We should not tolerate bigotry in any form. Okay, so this passage, V'hi Sha'amda, and it's a song that I bet many of you know, is a good time to talk about these kinds of issues and what we are doing in response.